你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan was brought up again. It was revealed that the doctor praised that the materials donated by Xiao Zhan 2 years ago were professional and of good quality. 2 years later, there are still people who remember Xiao Zhan's kindness back then and miss him. I still remember that during the most difficult time, he did what he could do. On April 16, it was revealed on the internet that a person participated in an online conference on social medical treatment and anti-epidemic. Among the experts at the dinner party, there was a senior expert doctor who participated in the battle in Wuhan. Talking about some of the anti-epidemic situations at the beginning, I mentioned people in the circle. Xiao Zhan said that the materials donated by Xiao Zhan were professional and of good quality, and praised Xiao Zhan. In this regard, some fans of Xiao Zhan picked up the materials donated by Xiao Zhan that year. It gives medical staff a full sense of security. And the medical staff who received Xiao Zhan's donations were very grateful to Xiao Zhan and the studio. For this matter, I have to mention 2 years ago, after Xiao Zhan suddenly became popular, his popularity and fans soared. Gained traffic and popularity, from an 18th-tier actor to a popular top streamer. But at the same time, he has also been criticized a lot for his lack of acting skills. Even because he participated in Chen Qingling together with Wang Yibo, he has a lot of CP fans. But later, because of some small compositions, they wrote derivative works of the two, and it was opposed by fans of both sides, as well as CP fans. It is a three-way dispute. It was very violent at that time, and it even involved fans in other circles. Fans in the novel circle all quarreled, so it was called the 227 number incident at the time. Because of this incident, Xiao Zhan was criticized in the later period of his life. Even if he filmed a variety show and did not broadcast it, he was directly cut off. No variety show invitations, no dramas to shoot. That was the low point of his life again. After a few months, Xiao Zhan slowly got a job and looked for him. But they are all airborne broadcasts and airborne live broadcast rooms. However, during the period when he was violated by the whole internet, still doing things silently without making a name for himself, donating money and materials without making any noise. But 2 years later, it was misunderstood, because there is no Xiao Zhan in the star donation list released. They all questioned Xiao Zhan's lack of love, the popularity of not being grateful, and other voices. But in fact, Xiao Zhan was silently arranging the procurement of professional materials during that time. At that time, everyone should understand that the situation was tense. Purchasing professional materials is more troublesome than donating money, because materials are tight. You have to travel a lot to buy so many professional materials donated by Xiao Zhan. This period takes a lot of time, and it must be slower than the donation. Later, many hospitals received professional materials donated by Xiao Zhan. The material boxes have been posted one after another, thanks to Xiao Zhan and Xiao Zhan's studio. But at that time, it was questioned that Xiao Zhan was scolded, and he made up for it later. But when the studio posted the donation certificate, it directly hit the black powder in the face. But when the certificate was released, he was questioned why he donated materials anonymously. After being scolded, the fans couldn't stand it anymore, and they directly retorted, because he didn't know that star donations should be real names, because he was a little transparent before and didn't understand this. In short, during that period of time, it was unfair to Xiao Zhan to say something, not at all. The materials he donated were very scarce at the time. At the time of the outbreak, supplies were in short supply. Xiao Zhan raised so many supplies, including Techman respirator. In that situation at that time, not to mention the value of respirators, that said, it was hard to buy even with money at the time. It can be seen how long he has been raising behind his back. How he did it, he never said. But now 2 years later, there are still people who remember Xiao Zhan's public welfare. Thinking about it, that's enough for him. Not for fame, not for profit, just for the public good, to help more people. Xiao Zhan has been doing public welfare since he was in high school, and he has been doing it all the time. It can be seen that he is really loving. But what happened to him at that time, only he must know it. Think of these. No wonder his fans are so cohesive. It must be because he likes him in his heart. Doing good deeds without asking for reward. Xiao Zhan, it will keep on fire. Because he really deserves it.